Catch a Vibe with Big S, only on Pulse 95. Pulse.
And we're going to say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, peace, love and blessings, and hello and welcome to another episode of Catch a Vibe. Catch a Vibe is of course Pulse's first and only music dedicated radio show. In it really we humanize the artists and we get to know them on a human level. I want to shout out all the singers, the songwriters, the musicians, the music enthusiasts. Shout out to all of you guys. Over 100 plus episodes, and it's been a blessing to get to know your stories. Now, it's no secret that for me, I use Catch a Vibe to get to know the guest in front of me. And today is no different when it comes to that. For me personally, I use Catch a Vibe to get to know the human being in front of me. He's an amazing artist, singer, songwriter, but for me personally, what attracted me about this brother is his consistency, his passion, and the fact that he keeps going. And that for me attracted me. I don't know much about his story, and this is why I asked him to come in and, obviously to get to know him. Between Bahrain, Dubai, and London, and just a human being that is passionate about delivering a message. What's this message? What is he into? All that stuff, we're going to get to know him. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Hassan Bin Rashid. We're going to say Assalamu alaikum, Hassan.
Wa alaikum salam. Thank you so much. That was an amazing intro.
We try.
Yeah, man. I mean, thanks so much for bigging me up like that. It just feels very special to be here when somebody as special as you runs into sort of what I'm doing and goes, hey, man, what's going on over there? Let's chat. And man, I remember the first day I saw you. I remember when I saw you, and I just went, "Wow, I gotta speak to him."
It's an honor, Hassan. Wallahi. Cheesy question: how did music knock on your door? Like, how did you get to introduce your music, or music came through? Like, hey, I'm music. Tell me the story.
Yeah, man, I was 18 when music hit me in a big way.
Okay.
I never listened to rock and roll, and a friend of mine gave me 2 albums. And something else, I'd say, but 2 albums really. When I was 18, and
okay.
it was May 1994, and it was 2 Pearl Jam albums.
Oh,
yeah, it was 10 and Verses, and I'm telling you, those 2 albums changed my life. For the first time, like I became best friends with a band. I was able to connect with what was going on with Eddie Vedder, Pearl Jam, and then everybody around them. I just felt like they understood me. I could, release over there. And that was it. I got so into that band that when I got to the States, I used to compete a lot as an athlete. And I couldn't do that anymore. And I remember...
Athlete?
Yeah, athlete. Yeah, it's a big story. Horses and stuff.
Okay.
And football.
Okay.
But when I got there was this void. And I started writing. That was the beginning for me. I hooked up with a friend of mine, Sunil, who lived in Kuwait and in Dubai. He could do Pearl Jam covers. And when I sang with him, the first song, he put down the guitar and said, "You got to get into music, buddy." And he challenged me to write my first song in around 95. It was called The Stair. And we were in Florida. We wrote it. We started jamming it. And from there, I just got hooked on the sort of the creation of music part.
Crazy.
Yeah, waking up one day, having a guitar, coming up with a verse and chorus, putting it together, and then playing it to people, and then having people, enjoy themselves. And that was the beginning in 95 in Florida.
SubhanAllah.
And it's been an incredible journey, changed my life.
The process. I'm going to play a song. I think you know this record. Wait 1 second. Who that?
Pearl Jam. Oh, my favorite.
Any memories come through when you hear this?
Ooh. Yeah. Pure.
Memories you can share on the radio.
Yeah, pureness back in the day. It's a ballad. And when you're 16, 17, 18 at this point, it's there's just a different type of purity there.
Correct.
So this song does take me back a lot. It's a very special song to me, to Pearl Jam fans, and to Eddie as well. It's pretty
amazing.
In fact, my first track was after the song, The Stair.
Wow.
There you go.
That's amazing, man. That's incredible what music can do. And this is just obviously a taste. But let's just dig deeper here a little bit. Okay, so, 17, 18, you figured this out. What made you passionate about it, though? Is it the process itself? Was there another spark that made you passionate? Because there's so many people that can pick up the guitar, play a little bit, but you're consistent with it.
Yeah, oh man. Well, I love the word consistency. It's something I use a lot. I think the way Pearl Jam changed my life, I thought that's something very special. And I felt I had the ability to do that. I wanted to uplift people all the time. I think when you've gone through certain things in life and you've got through them, you feel you want to share that experience to make people stronger. And for me, that's what came through in Eddie Vedder's words and Pearl Jam's sort of music. And I wanted to do that. And so it was a combination of that and then just connecting with people.
Wow.
I think being a Middle Easterner in the South, all they'd see is this sort of Middle Eastern guy. And I wanted to go, well, you sit down and then let's just play a bit of music now. And then you can connect with anybody from around the world.
Facts.
With music. It's a universal language. And that's it. And the full circle point to me, which changed my life, is a very, very dear friend and important person back home listened to my first album. And it was a song called Mannequin. And it's about a revolution, and if you will, an internal revolution. This person now became one of my best friends, changed my life to the positive, and I felt when I did that, just on my first record, I had made it. Because it was a very dear person, someone very important in society in Bahrain, and to me it was bigger than a record deal. I felt after my first record, just getting this person's sort of recognition and support, I was like, that's it, I'm done, thank you very much. And those are the things that sparked me to get into music.
That is crazy what you said. So I'm going to say an old Bedouin مثل saying الإنسان الذي لا أثر له لا حياة له, which means a human being with no impact has no life. And I think when you started talking right now, saying you wanted to impact people, you don't see that a lot. Like, it's maybe the way you were raised, it's the way your personality. You wanted to impact people through music.
Yeah,
and that's a beautiful thing, man, to do.
Sadaqt, man. I just love it. Since I was young, I wanted to uplift. So people I relate to are Bob Dylan, Bob Marley, Eddie Vedder, Chris Cornell.
Yeah.
These guys really picked up the guitar and wrote music to change, to do something. Like Eddie Vedder had a lot of messages and a lot of, growing up, we had the same tension everybody has growing up. So when we see these things, I feel it's a blessing. And when you can write about them and change somebody's mood for the day to the better, as a musician, there's nothing more I want.
What? This is, wait, a big round of applause right there. A big round of applause right there. I'm going to play you a song as well right now. I'm pretty sure you know this record and you'll love this record.
This is off Just Me Sessions.
Who's that?
This song is called Joanne.
Yeah.
Right. So Joanne is my wife.
Yeah, bless.
She's a very special, very amazing woman.
Shout out Joanne.
Yeah, shout out Joanne. Shout out Joanne from Warriors. Joanne is born in Sharjah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hello, wallah.
Yeah, went to Shweifat.
No way. I went to Shweifat.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
We've got a lot of Shweifat
Okay.
stories and stuff. It's a very, from what I hear, tough school, good school.
Very
it
tough.
really put the standards up and created a lot of things, let's just say. But I've heard a lot about that. And I benefited from Shweifat through my wife, you see.
Bless.
She's amazing. And this song is a shout out to her, to how much I appreciate her, because very simply, she just brought joy, happiness, and saved my life in a way.
Mashallah.
Yeah,
I mean,
Joanne, there you go.
A little bit of Joanne for you. We're definitely going to be playing it on the air, but incredible. Shout out to you, man. This is so beautiful. We're just obviously scratching the surface with you. SubhanAllah, I just met this brother, Hassan Bin Rashid, of course, and just getting to know him and everything that you said in the past 7-8 minutes has been remarkable. So I want to put you on the spot if you don't mind. Obviously, this is the radio station, and now we're going to take a break. For the people listening in their cars, they need to listen to a song. Yeah. Now, I'm going to give you the power to play any song you want to play. It could be one of yours. It could be a Pearl Jam record. It could be any song, as long as it's clean, of course. Mm-hmm. So I'm giving you the power to tell us what are we going to hear right now. It could be, again, one of yours, which I really want. You choose the record. What do we play for the people?
Wow.
I know, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy has a lot of records, so now he's going through all the records. What do we play?
Yeah, look, the two that I've released as Hassan Bin Rashid are the first one, Nag Champa, and then Outer Space, the EP. So it's difficult.
Look, listen, we have obviously, 4 songs you got to choose from, right? Yeah. So the first song people need to listen to, what would it be? Give me anything.
Well, from my songs,
yes.
I want them to hear either outer space,
Okay.
outer space, or I don't know, pop culture, or
Okay.
yeah. I think outer space to me is the one that
Outer space.
Yeah, outer space.
Okay.
It signifies what I've been going through lately.
Amazing.
And outer space is the choice for my record.
Outer space. See, I love that. See, that's really cool. I put him on the spot. I swear to God, he doesn't know. He answered it beautifully. We're going to be taking a short break, ladies and gentlemen, with Outer Space. And we're going to be right back with this incredible singer-songwriter, Hassan Bin Rashid, who is just really, really, so far, I am a fan because of everything that he said and because of the human in him. We're going to be right back. Keep it locked, Pulse 95.
Catch a vibe with Big Hass. Only on Pulse. Pulse 95. Pulse.
Pulse 95 Radio, Big Hass. We just heard this record, Outer Space, Hassan Bin Rashid, on the radio, on Pulse 95 Radio. Hassan is an amazing singer-songwriter. He's such a light, man. It's beautiful. It's beautiful just to get to know him right now, and we are on this journey to get to know him. But Hassan, before we dive deeper, what does it mean to you to hear your song on the radio? Like, does that still make an impact?
Absolutely, everything. I took a decade break and not thinking I'd ever release, not thinking I'd ever perform, and you almost take for granted how magical it is to create something and release it and share it. It really is just such a great feeling to be able to do that. So when I felt the time was right and I said, hey, it's time to hit that button, it's one of the funnest. It keeps me going, gives me purpose to be able to know, boom, it's released now and it's shared. Like right now, I've got these songs that are in development and you're almost like, I wish I could show you. But it's just coming.
But the passion is seen. So let's talk a little bit about that. You said you took a break. So before that, obviously you were doing your thing. What was it, if you can share with us?
Yeah.
What was it that made you take that break? What was the challenge you faced? I'd love to know.
It was a lifestyle change. I think the lifestyle was getting too much to me. Got the better of me in 2009. I basically had to. I was given a second chance in 2009.
Bless.
Yeah, from God. I mean, it was my flatlined. My body just couldn't take the pressures of the business, and then
Wow.
I needed to go on a journey, and that's where my lovely Joanne came into this situation. When I met her, my life just everything became richer and better, and we got kids, we made a family, and as I was seeing them grow, that filled my FOMO, of what I'm missing out with, all of that. So it just became, and I said, if I'm here as dad, that's what it is. And because I did that, something magical happened. I just had this little time here and there during the day to start writing music. And there was a bit of tension because you're like, oh God, I want to write, And then everything just happened from there, Hassan. I just started collecting more and more music. And in 2016, I picked up my first guitar. 2019, I took it seriously and I posted that, hey, I'm about to hit the button. And there were moments where I thought, I want to do it. And I remember when I first met you, that was another moment. I was here from 2000. I had studios here. I released records here. Nothing was happening. It was frustrating. There was nobody pushing here, nobody helping that. I saw you there. I went online and saw what you're doing. It was like a blessing. I'm like, there you go. This is what I needed this whole time. So you and few other people in this, the art of guitar, my journey just became wind beneath my wings. And when I decided to go after a decade of waiting, it was just like a dam. So now I've got 30, 40 songs ready to go. Yeah. So you talk about consistency. I'm now looking and going, we ready? Because I'm about to go.
Wow.
So there you go.
That's crazy that you said that. Wow. Yeah. Wow.
Oh,
Sometimes as a radio guy, you got no words. Like that's because I think your story, Hassan, like the way you were talking about it, it's so relatable, even to somebody that's not into music. Or you found because I went through something similar to that. God gave me a second chance as well, and once you realize this is happening, you really like your life perspective changes completely, and not everybody has the second chance. So wow, incredible. Technical question for you. The releasing of the songs, like the records, how when did it come to your mind that you want to start releasing, songs, and original songs, start moving from covers to writing your own thing? When did that kind of spark, in your mind?
A lot of these tunes I'm going to play and I've played were written in the late 90s, early 2000s. I was touring with Beanstalk, and I could just see night after night the effect the band had on people. They would uplift them for that 2-3 hours they were there. And I had a time limit in the U.S. I had to graduate, and I maybe had 1 year after that I could post, and my time limit ran out, unfortunately, at that point. But I was so desperate to get sort of some momentum there that I could stay and tour, and I was, never able to. My journey became a different one, So yeah, that's it. I lost sort of the train. What was the question?
No, I mean, going back to the original records, but it's interesting that you say that.
The release, you said.
The releases of the records itself.
Yeah, and then that was it. I wanted to get it done by then. And again, it comes back from what I was saying earlier. For me, music changed my life, and I just wanted to be able to tap into something and share that with people. And, I wasn't recreating the wheel. That's what everybody did. So I wanted to get on radio. I wanted to get on stage. I wanted to sell records. I just wanted to connect. And in a way, that's what I'm doing now. 20, 15 years ago, we didn't have the power we did now.
No.
Like, you can be your own record label, your
Facts.
own, broadcast. You've got YouTube, you've got Spotify. So you can release, and you've got technology where you can create at home.
Facts.
It's so great. So on you got to develop, and that's what I did to me. I developed myself as an artist, so I can be independent. I can be here on my own, performing and telling my stories. And man, I just think musical, bottom line, is magic.
Facts.
You got F1 drivers. All they want to do is hang around musicians, and it's magic. World leaders, everything about music is magic. And to speak this magical language,
it's a blessing.
It's a blessing, man.
But see, I gotta not challenge you here, but not every artist think like that. There's some the artists, I think they're comfortable in their zone, which is like maybe the cover zone, doing covers for the rest of their lives, and then they're stuck into that, Hassan. For me, this is what I like about you. You're not only stuck into that, you found your own vibe, and you're still evolving.
Yeah.
Till now, like you said, you're doing a lot of records, a lot of EPs, a lot of singles, a lot of, all that put together. Also, we have to, acknowledge that, because so many of the artists, and this is, I want to ask you, did that ever cross your mind? Like, in terms of you want to get only comfortable in the cover zone because people like the covers?
No, no, man. I hooked up with the right people there.
Okay,
good. Beanstalk, and they were in the jam band scene, and it was all about originals. Covers are great.
Yeah.
And you take them and make them your own.
Yes.
And you drop them in. And cover bands are fine, and DJ. Everybody has their own thing, but rock and roll is special, man. It pushes the envelope, right? Even hip-hop, really good hip-hop, that's what it does.
True.
It makes you think. It uplifts you. So if you ain't going to rock and roll people's souls and lives, then, stay in that lane. It's not my lane for sure.
Hey, he's spitting jewels. I like that. Hassan, going back to the guitar, when did you pick it up again?
I wanted to start rocking when I was in Florida, but for me it was a more Jim Morrison, Anthony Keys. I focused on the lyrics and melodies, and I just jump in with these amazing musicians and sing. So I'll always be around the guitar, and I picked up a lot of stuff, but at one point I broke my finger. I can't make my pinky straight, and I was like, I'll never be able to play the guitar. But in 2016, as my lifestyle was changing, I picked up a Taylor. And then, which is a really good guitar. And then when my son was being born, safe. And then when Jude was being born, when she was in 2019, I got another Taylor, and then that was it. I told my friends and everyone, I said, when I get back in, I'm going to be able to get up on stage on my own and do it. And we've reached a point right now where we can talk about it. I'm about to launch a monthly, again to promote the music scene here, called DXB Unplugged.
Nice.
It's going to be in Al Quoz, in a really cool place in Art of Music.
Nice.
And it's going to be once a month. Everybody, when you look on what's on, all these amazing DJs, all these amazing cover bands, there's going to be one original acoustic night in Dubai.
Love that.
Brought to you by Hassan Bin Rashid and Art of Music and Art of Guitar. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Yo, that's beautiful.
Yeah, man. We got to make the scene. Like Chris Cornell, Alice in Chains, Pearl Jam, they all lifted each other up.
Facts.
If this guy was better, that guy would get better. So we're bringing in like Arqam, me, and one or two other guys. Yeah. We're like, just play your stuff. Play original music.
Yes.
You want to play 5
Man,
songs,
wait. Another
7
round of
songs.
applause right there. I love that. That makes me pumped because when I host the musicians here, Hassan, obviously they play, but whenever they go to play, the restaurants or the pubs tell them to play, covers.
Yeah.
And when they play originals, they're like, nah, do that. Like, why? So we need a place, a safe space.
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah.
And right now it's going to be DXB Unplugged.
Amazing.
Three local artists. We're going to get up to 5, 6, 7 songs each. At one point, if
Epic.
whoever comes to town and like he's your friend and says, I want to go do an Unplugged, come on down and do
Nice.
it. The guys have like, Marty Schwartz coming through. They got like, YouTube, really cool guys
wow.
that help.
Wow.
Marty's like 4 million on YouTube.
Yeah.
And much more, And he taught me how to play guitar. So when he came, I jumped on stage with him. So all I want to do,
That's
like
amazing.
the bottom line of this, as much as selfishly I'll get up and to play my music, is to create a nice music scene for us, the artists,
Yes.
and for the
Fans,
guys that
people,
the
yeah.
fans that just love music. So not everybody wants to see the DJ every weekend.
Agree.
I do from time to time, but I want to go out and see a guitar cry
I
for
love
a
that.
minute.
Everything that you said right here is also, for me, I know it sounds maybe a bit harsh to say that, but I think there's a lot of education that needs to be done for the people as well. There's a lot of amazing local musicians over here that don't get the chance to play their original music, and this is a safe space for them to do so. So also the education part element, not everything is just, covers. But man, this is amazing. We have you on the guitar. I'm going to put you on the spot again. What can we hear from you right now live?
Well, I have so many songs.
I know,
share,
mashallah.
right?
I mean, this is a great problem to have.
Yeah, I can play. I'd love to play a small song called "You and Me,"
Okay.
and then I'll play a couple of other ones. So for now, I'm going to
Okay.
focus on "You and Me." It's a cool song, if you will, a love song, but it's really to connect with somebody when you got a dream. And this one's
Connect with
called
somebody.
when you've got a dream. Yeah.
Amazing. I love that. Okay. Hassan Bin Rashid, take it away right here on Pulse 95.
Hey, this is "You and Me." Well, I'm shouting 'cause I'm me, and I'm thinking, but I wanna feel. I just want you. It's nothing deep. I like to think that you want the same from me. It's you and me here. It's you and me. Got something to keep here. It's you and me. Well, I'm screaming 'cause I need your ways, babe, for me to feel. I'm staring at you and I see, oh yes, we're dreaming. We dream to keep just you and me. It's you and me. Got something to keep it. It's you and me. Oh, love just kills you. 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 It kills. It kills. It kills. It kills. It really kills.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Hassan. Thanks for having me on the radio here.
Oh,
Thank you.
man.
That's you and me.
Wow. Man, there is definitely something really cool about you. Even when I'm hearing that, there is wow. Listen, we're gonna take a very, very short break, but I'm gonna put you on the spot again. Song number 2, what do we play for the people? So obviously now we got this break. People are listening in the cars. What do we play? Hassan?
We're gonna play Joanne, the love of my life.
Joanne.
There's if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here, and I'm very thankful. And I got nothing but love for you, Joanne. And everybody out there, thanks so much for the support. There's so much more coming from me and this region when it comes to music.
Amazing. Oh, man, let's play this beautiful record, Joanne by Hassan Bin Rashid, right here on Pulse 95 Radio. We're going to be right back.
Catch a Vibe with Big Hass, only on Pulse 95. Pulse.
Only on Pulse 95 Radio. Ladies and gentlemen, Big Hass, Catch a Vibe every Saturday and Sunday from 9 p.m. We meet musicians, singers, songwriters, human beings, and get to know their stories. And today we have the amazing Hassan Bin Rashid, who is just really, I gotta say, I'm you intrigued me when I first, saw you, obviously online, and now I'm a fan officially.
I'm a fan of you.
No, respect to you because of the mentality that you have. On the background, we hear Flashlight. Beautiful from the Just Me sessions.
Yeah. When you're lost, we all need a flashlight from time to time, and this song is just about, hey, if you're lost,
love that.
Just get a flashlight.
Wow, that's amazing. Let's talk about the Just Me sessions for a second. Obviously this is kind of the latest you've released.
Mm-hmm.
What's the inspiration behind it?
Yeah. Again, when I wanted to get back, I wanted to make sure that I'm independent. I could go and go play on my own. And if I wanted to call, my drummer, my bassist, they can jump on board. And I was never able to play guitar and sing it before. I always needed my band. So when I started posting these iPhone jams, and it was just me and my iPhone, and I was just posting it. I'm getting a bit of energy. And then, we did the album. And I'm not a touring act just yet. I'd love to tour if there's anybody out there. Trust me. Stage, small stage, big stage, I got stories, so I'm ready. And I just picked up the guitar. I just started playing and playing and playing. And the sessions to me are just like, hello world, I'm here, And I know one of the best photographers, Tom Oldham. This MNK Studios are just fantastic.
Oh, wow, shout out to them.
Yeah, man, Milton and the guys, Jason. When I spoke with everybody, I was like, I don't know what's going to happen. Please, let's get in there and record. Tom actually came to me and said, because he knew me from 20 years ago. He's like, Hassan, we don't have to take full takes. He was going to come give me a hug. I said, hey, you make sure your cameras are working. Don't worry about the rest.
Nice.
And it was something I wanted to prove to everybody that I can do it. And I just did such a great job, I have to say. I mean, because we enjoy it. The more you enjoy it, the better it's going to be, right? So I made sure everybody in the room was cool. I was in a good place. And I went in there, and when I heard and saw what we did, I was blown away. And I told them, guys, we got to release this.
Yeah.
And not only that, we released the Just Me sessions with 8 songs. I just did Just Me Sessions 2. We've done 10 songs. We've done 2 covers, one from Eddie Vedder and Pearl Jam, one from Kurt Cobain.
Wow.
And then 8 originals. It's come out better than the first. So I don't know if this is going to be a thing now for me, but...
but see, you're doing it again. The consistency and the fact that you're not... Nothing lets you down despite of life, which brings me to my next question. What are the challenges you faced? There's so many, I'm sure, but see, what keeps you going back other than the fact that you want to impact people?
Yeah, I think right now my 2 challenges in life are 7-year-old and 5-year-old.
Bless. It's Abu Saif, right?
Abu Saif
Abu
and
Saif.
Jude. Musicians always need tension in life. And I love the tension that families bring. My wife, my kids. So sometimes I'm at home playing, and people be cleaning, or like my kid will be, and they're like, "Do you want us to?" I'm like, "No, make as much noise as you want, because I want to play in this environment. This is what because I want to go somewhere, and want to reach for it and want it more." So I don't know if that sort of sums it. I mean. Look, just repeat the question again so I can make sure.
No, I love it. Like you're talking about the challenges itself. Like, mashallah, you've been through so many challenges, Hassan.
Yeah.
I guess the question is what keeps you going. Well, because you just said it right now. You just released this. You released the other. The fire is in you.
I think I can relate to you because I think you're a pioneer. Nobody from this part of the world is trying to open up people's minds about hip-hop and music in this part of the world. You can go to the States now. There'll be 1 billion podcasts doing this. You're a pioneer in this part of the world in what you're doing. Part of the thing that's driving me is that I'm going in uncharted territory. So if I was, in Europe or in the States and there was all these guys around me doing it would be a bit easier because, you could probably get a record deal by now and go to Tennessee. But here, we're making it up as we go. We're sort of making the way for everyone.
Correct.
When I stopped, I thought, oh, this guy's going to come, that guy. Nobody came to the top and said, boom, we're going to do it. And
That's
I thought,
crazy that you say that.
Yeah, so now I'm, where I am, and I thought, I think you got to do it. You got to do it. And with this space, my number one thing is I just want to enjoy what I do musically. I don't have to. I do a ton of other things, but I hear voices and noises in my head that are music and songs, and they got to come out or else I go nuts. So when they come out, I'm going to share, and that keeps me going.
Crazy. Before we hear Joanne live, I'm really fascinated by the way you're playing the game on streaming platforms. Like if you look at your Spotify, for example, mashallah, the amount of monthly listeners. For people who are listening, especially the singers right now and the artists, they strive for that. What was your game? If you can tell us, not the secret, I guess, but just what did you do? Because obviously it's consistency, and what else?
Connect. I got a good team of people that understand me, and they knew that I wanted to find my crowd. I wanted my people, if you will. That
the tribe.
Like I love Pearl Jam and Dave Matthews, and
Dave
those
Matthews.
guys. They don't have to release an album. The moment Dave or Pearl Jam say we're playing O2 or we're playing New York, Madison, it's packed for 5 days in a row.
Done.
If you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So.
So I think for you, it's like I said, okay, the consistency. But so many artists, Hassan, strive to reach that level. They release a lot of songs, but they never get because streaming game is different, in my opinion. Like it's a different ball game, the way you listen to music right now, and obviously you were able to maybe crack the code.
Yeah, what's great, Spotify made my own sort of page now. Before this playlist or that playlist would play me. Now the radio and my own playlist, because it's popping up on people's playlists on their own.
See?
So as a new artist. So I had to grind, man, like everybody else. And all I wanted to do is just stay in my lane, keep my head down, and play. And the only way I was going to do that is get as much music as possible. And then when I had it, just go, release.
This is interesting that you say that, but for so many, if they take a look at your profile, they go like, how come he's not even a bigger artist? So the low-key thing, do you keep that? Is that in your mindset?
Yeah, I think when you're like a pop artist, let's say Shabuzi or...
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's one of my favorites. Man.
Really?
Oh,
yeah, incredible.
Yeah, no, he's great. I'd love to do something with
man.
Yeah, man. One of the songs, Sunday, that the new one is inspired by him.
For me, playing the streaming platform game is, Hassan, for me, is a totally different game than obviously anything else. Streaming platforms have their own algorithm, have their own thing, and, obviously for you to be able to be getting this much numbers over there, it's a big deal. One, what does that mean to you? And two, how do you think you were able to make it like that?
Yeah, again, I have a great team, and I told them, I'm not touring now, so I need to connect with people online. I need online, and I need content. So all we've been doing is trying to get as much content online, music for people to know me talking about my music. And then what I've found is that I see Spotify artists, all of a sudden, the more we do here, the more people are adding me on playlists, the more people are saving, and the more people are following. So if there's anybody out there that's listening right now and you want to support the local music scene like myself, go to Spotify, go to Instagram, find Hassan Bin Rashid and follow me because it helps with the music coming up. It helps with everything to get momentum. And honestly, I wouldn't be here talking to Hassan if it wasn't for the few of you out there that have already done this. So whoever is out there, spread the word. Spread the word. I'm a local artist that's just looking for my crowd and looking for a bit of momentum.
For me personally, sometimes numbers doesn't. I don't really pay attention to numbers, but what does it mean to you that you have this, especially on Spotify, when you have that many people?
We're almost 300,000.
Yeah,
yeah. To me, it just means I'm connecting with people. I tell you, when I'm now at home and I'm feeling lazy and I don't want to practice, it makes me practice. When I'm at home and I'm like, oh God, I'm gonna whatever, about music, it makes me want to go because I feel I've got a crowd, man.
Crazy.
And it's
But
almost 300,000.
No pressure in a way, right? Like there's no pressure for that.
Well,
does
it's
it come?
music, it's love. If I'm going in as a surgeon, that's the pressure.
Yeah.
With music, even if I play right now and I play a wrong note and I stop, what happened?
Yeah.
You know, what
I love
happened?
that.
It's cool.
I love that you say that.
Yeah, no, it's music is magic, and I honestly, if anybody's listening, I don't need to do this. I think a lot of artists after the first record, they made money. They don't need to do it. There's a certain amount of love, okay, that's required, and a lot of artists. It's weird to say this, but we feel blessed. You know, we feel that God has given us this sort of language and way to relate to people. And if you don't use it, it'll go. You know, you sort of lose this touch. So for me, I'm like, oh, I got this gift, a blessing. Yallah, let's go. Let's spread the love, man.
Love
you
that.
know, it's not a dress rehearsal. You know, so.
Super cool.
Yeah,
the,
man,
the
spread
energy
the
that you
love.
put out, man, like, you know, mashallah alayk. We're going to take a short break, but with an amazing song I want to talk about. But live right now, what are we going to hear?
We're going to hear shout out to Joanne,
All right.
who was born in Sharjah, my superstar wife. This song's for you, and for everybody who loves music, this song is called Joanne.
Amazing. Hassan Bin Rashid, Pulse 95 Radio, ladies and gentlemen. Take it away.
Yeah. Well, I was down and out for the way things were. A million different ways to bleed my soul. Oh, I met a girl who kicked my and told me where to go. Yeah, I was juiced up and bad since 93. Oh, band-aids for wounds that burn and stone me. Oh, well, that girl didn't want to hear a sad sub story no more. Ooh, Joanne, why it took you so long? Ooh, Joanne, put a smile on it. Oh. Well, I was hanging out with the riff-raff tequilas till dawn, until I died and woke up on a desert all alone. Oh man, that stuff got old real fast. I had to let it go. Oh, well now my friends are saying that I lost the plot. Well, I was on the road to being dead or shot. Oh, I think I better keep this girl real close. Hey, life could be cool, yeah. Joanne, what it took you so long? Ooh, Joanne, put a smile on it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh, Joanne, why it took you so long? Ooh, Joanne, put a smile on it. Oh, ooh, Joanne, what took you so long? Ooh, Joanne, came and put her all the way from Sharjah, smile on it. Oh, yeah.
Man.
Yeah, Joanne.
I love it. I love it, man. You are incredible in every single way. Listen, Hassan, well, I want to play pop culture right now.
Yeah, deep song.
Deep song. Let's play it, and then maybe we'll talk about it up next. But Hassan Bin Rashid, ladies and gentlemen, pop culture right here on Pulse 95 Radio. We're going to be right back. Do not go anywhere.
Catch a vibe with Big Hass, only on Pulse 95.
Catch your vibe, ladies and gentlemen, with me, Big Hass, and man, oh man, what a beautiful, beautiful interview this has been. What a beautiful night. I am with the incredible Hassan Bin Rashid, who is an amazing singer, songwriter, musician, artist, human being, husband, father. Just really, wow. His story is, I believe his story is all about resilience and of course, pushing through, especially in these days. This is how I relate to him, at least. And, obviously, music is one of these things, Hassan, that is very subjective. You can like the music, you can not like the music, you connect with the music, you cannot connect with the music. But one thing for sure is I connect with you on a human level. And I think this is where it gets, the bond becomes even crazier and stronger. Yeah. I want to thank you definitely for your time. I really appreciate you. So this last segment is a bit on the emotional side of things, meaning I want to ask you about your dreams. What's Hassan Bin Rashid's dreams? What's the dream?
Yeah. No, look, I mean, as a dad, you start going, I want the best, thing for my kids and all of that. So a big part of what's been driving me lately has been when I saw my kids and as they grow up, I want them to see some really good music that's going to inspire them. What are my dreams?
Any of them are into music? Like, you see anything right now?
Yeah. My kid, Saif, he's picked up the drums.
Oh,
yeah,
drums. Great instrument.
Yeah, and eventually,
Go on, Saif.
Saif, yeah, you rock it. He's going to play the guitar because his hands, he's got like double jointed, I think, hands. And if he ever wants to play the guitar, he'll be a great player. And Jude, bless her, she's 5 years old. She loves the piano.
Yeah.
And I can tell you, both of them are gifted. Both of them, the teachers come back and say they're great. Saif was playing Nirvana the other day, and as he was playing, he started singing.
What?
Which was great. And Jude, everything that the girl teaches her, the next week she comes, she knows it by heart.
That's great. You see the impact you made? This is obviously you guys.
Spread the love.
Yeah, spread the love.
My dream is to be the best dad possible. If I could be the best dad, best husband possible, the world will get the best version of me. So I need to do that micro and then macro. It'll be. Wow. They'll see that.
Yeah, beautiful that you say that. We in this chat, obviously, we got to know you, got to know your stories. I think you have a lot of amazing stories when it comes to music. But right now, I want to get out of Hassan Bin Rashid and speak about the music industry as a whole. What are your thoughts about it? Because so many people think it's a toxic environment to be in. It's very tough to be in. It's always very tough to stay consistent. Your thoughts generally about it, about the music scene or industry?
It's one of the toughest places to be because it's all based on emotion to create something, and then it's based on opinion. Yeah. If it's good, you need luck, you need industry people to push you. The lifestyle behind it is very difficult, very late nights, up and down, as I said, on emotion. You release something, even if everything is good, but then it's done. And you got this sort of void, and people don't know what to do with themselves in this void, right? So I think for me, what worked for me is I stepped away because it was winning, right? It was winning, and it was getting the better of me. When I came back into it, it's no longer about the industry anymore. Wow. I want to dictate my narrative, my mood, and when the industry then jumps on, I go, all right, thank you. Let's do it. But it's going to be sort of on these terms because it's a dangerous place.
It is. Yeah. It is. Wow. See, that I can do like a whole show based on what you just answered. Who here in the region is someone you like listening to? Anyone in mind? Anyone?
مشعل مطر.
مشعل مطر.
مشعل, is it? مشعل is it Saudi?
مشعل تمر.
Tamar, is it?
Oh my God, yeah. I love Mishal Tamar. Yeah, it's all good.
He's so cool. And
you ever met him or not yet?
Never, no. I'd love to. He, again, is one of these people that's inspired me. If anybody from this part of the world, I just looked at him and get, what?
Amazing.
It was so fresh. Just popping out my screen. Also, the videos he does with his family, the support. The whole vibe that comes across there. I don't know. But the whole vibe is the smile, the family, that chicken song he just came up with. Man, I just play it. Big smile on my face. Change my mood. Mish'al, thank you very much.
Wow.
Made my day.
That's amazing. Yeah. I'm sure you made his day. I'm going to send that clip to him, of course, because I think it's really, Mishal is one of those artists. But see, again, obviously, him coming from a, obviously young generation, he also pushed through and he went through a very, very tough time, as well to figure out himself, which I think towards the end, Hassan, for me, Nipsey Hussle was a rapper, may his soul rest in peace, said that, obviously music is a marathon, it's not like a sprint. Yeah. And I think you really embody that in the way you do it. What's the sort of things that you learned from music throughout all these, things that you've been through, releasing albums, EPs, songs, live performances, what did music teach you?
It's very humbling. It's very humbling. You're not as good as the last thing. You gotta just keep fresh. Keep fresh. It's taught me a lot of lessons in life. Music changed my life. One song changed my life to the point where it's given me a backbone in corporate, in sports, in whatever. And so I think if you're truly true to yourself and your dream and your internal messages, and your sort of goals, you will end up in the right place. But if you say, oh, well, I better do this and say this and do that, you'll end up maybe in a good or okay place, but it won't be true. And for me, music, that journey just has to be true. And that's where I'm coming
Wow.
from.
Yeah, I mean, I to add to that, I think everything is about intentions as well. I think if your intentions are in a good place, you will reach that place. Yeah.
خلي نيتك صافية ساعات أنا, which is like your intentions, very
100%.
simply put. I think before you're younger, you're like, yeah, I'm going to get a jet and I'm going to fly around, get a yacht and go. It's baloney. It doesn't last.
Wow.
What lasts is friendship, the ability to write these songs, the ability to share, connect with people. Work on that. Everything else takes care of itself.
I love that. A couple more questions for you. I think you take pride in the songwriting process itself. Is there a process that you have for songwriting?
Again, life. I never went to school. People say I went this. I taught myself. I think you got to go through the sponge where you sort of go and it just becomes, sponge.
Amazing.
And then you go and go.
Yeah.
And that's what I do. And
I love how you did that.
yeah, New Zealand to me is where I like to go with a full sponge and go squeeze. So this guitar I took over summer. It's a Martin D18. It's one of the best guitars out there. Got from Art of Guitar.
Bless.
And I went up there and all I did was squeeze that sponge. And this new set came out. These new songs came out. But I can't be writing all the time and I can't be absorbing all the time.
Correct.
You got to sort of do it like that. And for me, I do so much, as we all do in life. Music has become this amazing release and experience and journey that I love going through those cycles. And it's nice to know where you are. You're like, I'm absorbing now. I'm not going to write, But
crazy.
then you're like, I'm squeezing now, so let's go for it.
No, but you know that you know which phase you are in.
Yeah.
Right? That's amazing. What's the toughest record you've ever written?
I knew that I was not going to do much after A Better Yeah. So it was my fourth record. I knew I was going to come and do, I was really getting to the family vibe and, So I knew I was going to stop. That was really hard because I knew I wasn't going to tour it. I knew I wasn't going to. So there was this lack of purpose behind it, other than it was my happy album. That was that. I think the funnest one, and the first one, the first one because you don't know what's going to happen, but it changed your life. But lately, you're almost just sort of going, oh, please, let's just go in and record. Oh, please, I just need more time in the day so that I can do everything and record. You wouldn't be able to stop me from all the things I'd have to share when it comes to that.
Bless you, man. You kind of going through, USA, mashallah, UK, UAE, Bahrain, of course. Did that play a role in who you are?
Absolutely. I just realized everywhere you go, people are the same. People are the same. They just want the same thing. They just want to get along. They've got the grind. Everybody's got the grind they got to do. We complain, We've got our issues, and we just sort of go on in our little circuses that are ongoing, But
it's all the same.
Yeah, man, we're all connected in that simple way. I support Liverpool, you support Man U, whatever. It's all the same.
I do Real Madrid though, but yeah.
Allah, muy bien. I'm a Liverpool fan.
No, but did that kind of all this kind of diversity and all these diverse places impact your storytelling in a way?
Yeah. I loved America because of the freedom. It's crazy out there. It's the wild, wild west still,
Yeah.
I went from being Sheikh Hassan to Hassan there, which I loved. I didn't know who Hassan was. So in 18, 19, I was born again, if you will. and I loved, just the whole music scene, not people not knowing who I am, going and learning what the pentatonic scale in an after party, learning what A, B, C, D, G is, on tour, in where music is happening, you
Crazy.
know. Yeah, I went to festivals. I met the most interesting cats all over the world, from Asia to Europe to North America. The journey of music.
But see, that builds you up
incredible.
for you to become who you are today.
Yeah, man. I mean, I could be an ambassador. It's an
Facts.
ambassador of Bahrain, life. An ambassador of life, if you will. And very simply put, the journey is just we might look a bit different, we might do it a bit differently here and there, but bottom line, we're all the same. We all need love. We all get angry and this and that for the different reasons, but we're all very, very simple when it comes down to it, and very similar.
The message is clear from Hassan Bin Rashid. Throughout this interview, we've said it all over and over again. Go support him. Go support the brother for sure. I want to end with a live song. I'm going to put the music down. What can we play right now?
Well,
Hassan?
we're talking about love, right, and positive vibes. This song is called Roll That Love.
All right.
And I wrote it in the late 90s in Spring Lake Drive in Tampa, Florida. And it was about touring with a band called Beanstalk.
Beanstalk.
Yeah, Joel, Andy, and Billy and Ben. Shout out to Beanstalk. And this is Roll That Love. So spread the love.
Right here, Pulse
Yeah.
95.
I am the pick-me-up sent from above. Feel like peace rise like smoke coming off a pirate's piece, and kind and green like a beanstalk, stalking your dreams. Come on, you tempt your soul, feel things your eyes can never see. And I hope you know I only flow the way I know to flow. Slow down for no cat in no time post for you, hell no. We cruise on like E.T. fly by the moon looking for a home. Jimmy Rose kiss the sky, purple haze all the way. Let me take your soul into another level. Let me take your soul into another level. Let's roll that love, past that love. Wanna feel that love, living on. Roll that love, past that love. Wanna feel it, living on. Ooh, inhale that ode to love, and I wish, man, it could set you off. Society is legalized only that a good old drink. Got most of the 9 billion crowd dreaming of the top floor, waiting for $1 million to come knock on your door. Well, I never think about all the stuff that's going on through my mind. Just let it funk and flow like I knew the meaning of life. I soup my soul, take it all like a monk in a Buddhist throne. In and out, I walk to love, and I never bow to a money throne. Let me take your soul into another level. Let me take your soul into another level. Let's roll that love, past that love. Wanna feel that love, living on. Roll that love, past that love. Wanna feel it, living on. Roll that love, past that love. Wanna feel it, living on. Roll that love, past that love. Wanna feel it, living on. This time I won't let you go. This time I will listen to my soul. I won't let you go. I won't let you go. Oh, roll that love, past that love. Wanna feel that love, living on. Roll that love, past that love. Wanna feel it, living on. Roll that love, past that love. Wanna feel it, living on. Roll that love, past that love. Wanna feel it, living on. Roll your love. Love, my next single, which will be coming out at the end of the year.
Oh man. Wait, another round of applause right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
What? I love it. Man, your passion is incredible. Shout out to you, my brother. I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to you, your team. Mashallah alaik. God bless. Shout out to you and your family, my brother. Wow, we're a bit over the time, but it's all good because I think I gotta definitely have you again. Sometime. Your transformation, your life journey, your passion, your dedication to music has been really amazing, man. And it was such an honor to connect with you right now. And since now we're connected, I really want to be able to help you out in anything that you need. I'm here. I'm saying it on the radio,
man.
Publicly.
Honestly, you've already been the wind beneath my wings. You've definitely motivated me. The honor's all mine. Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Thank
Seriously.
you so much for having me. You don't know how much it meant just to get that call and the messages from you.
Man.
Really gave me a lot of positive vibes.
That's amazing.
Yeah, man.
Same thing. Where can people follow you? What's the best place to follow you at?
Man, HassanBinRashid.com. There's Instagram. We're going to start TikTok. But please get on Instagram, Hassan Bin Rashid. Go to Spotify, Hassan Bin Rashid. Follow me.
Yalla.
Press the follow button so that it tells the computers and the algorithms to get my music out there and get a bigger crowd so that we can get on stage and play you some good rock and roll, uplifting music.
Man, oh man. Pulse 95 Radio, we're about to end. Hassan, what do we end with? What do we say goodbye to the people? Any song. It could be, again, one of your records or any record that you want to play. What do we end?
Wow. I mean, I'd love for people to hear my stuff. So, I mean,
sure.
if I...
of course. Yeah, I love that.
I mean, I think that Rearview Mirror by Pearl Jam and Redemption Song by Pearl Jam are where my head's at.
Ooh.
But for me, we played pop culture.
So far we played what? Pop culture, we played Joanne, we played Outer Space. What do we end with?
Wow. Maneuvers off the EP.
Nice.
Not the live. Maneuvers off the EP is an incredible song. Or Automatic. Automatic is a great intro. It's off the first album. It's a beautiful song. I played in the morning to get me going. Automatic is a good one.
We're going to go with Automatic?
Yeah, Automatic.
Automatic, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we will go with Automatic. Thank you so much, Hassan. Incredible. Shout out to you. Shout out to Sam. Shout out to all the team and your family, of course. Peace, love, and blessings. And please, you guys, do me a favor. Support him because he has such an amazing, talent. Show him love. And yeah, thank you so much, man, Hassan. I really appreciate you.
Thank
Have
you.
a good
Much
night,
love
you guys.
to you and the crowd out there. You guys are great. Hassan, you're amazing. You're special.
Bless you, my brother.
Thanks for doing everything you're doing. I appreciate it big time.
Really appreciate you. Have a good night, you guys. Let's go with Automatic by Hassan Bin Rashid. We'll see you guys in a new episode of Catch a Vibe. Salam. Put your peace sign up, Hassan. Let's go.
Peace. Yeah.